Hey everybody, I have a video here for you and I got a few things I want to say. Now, the Oak Island mystery. I made a video about Oak Island a couple years ago, and it just stemmed from watching the show The Curse of Oak Island, and I'm sure many of you are familiar with that show. And I just mentioned to my brother who I was watching it with, I kind of filled him in on the mystery of Oak Island, and I told him I remembered reading about Oak Island first when I was 10 years old, sitting in our grandparents' den in something called Reader's Digest, and don't ask me how I remembered that, but I do. So this is a mystery I've known about for a long time, and I half-jokingly said to him, you know, maybe I should make a video about Oak Island, maybe I can discover something new. And he laughed, and he laughed, and he called me an idiot and everything else. But, funny thing, next day, I made a video, and here it is right here. The Knights Templar, Oak Island and Rosslyn Chapel, where I discovered a triangulation pillar on the Isle of Jura, an old Knights Templar hangout. I found this triangulation pillar in perfect alignment with Rosslyn Chapel in Oak Island, and I just thought that was weird. You know, I didn't know what it meant, but I thought it was strange. And funny things have happened ever since I've uploaded this video. First, a couple weeks after I uploaded this, I was contacted by the person in charge of Rosslyn Chapel, and I thought that was incredibly odd. This video only had maybe 300 or 400 views at the time, and they said, you know, you have a cute little video and we appreciate the interest, but there's nothing here to look into. And I thought that was incredibly strange. That just struck me as weird. But this video, it's now been watched 10,000 times, and frankly, my thoughts on Oak Island now is people looking into Oak Island, and they've been looking into it for a long time, searching there, a good century, but they are just after traces of an ancient mystery that has long been disappeared. And what not a better perfect thing if you had a treasure or something of great value than to leave clues saying it was still there, so people throughout history would continue to look there instead of searching wherever you had this treasure or whatever it was. But the Knights Templar, or branches of them, was always the best candidate for me to have been at Oak Island, and I think there could have been many people at Oak Island. But the Templars, when they went out and did, exploration, or if they went to new lands, they usually hid a great sum along the beginning of their route for future people coming along to use. That's just a basic, generic thing that the Templars did, and they were always the best candidate for me leaving something at Oak Island, because we know a branch of the Knights Templars were in the middle of Minnesota in 1362, and they left something called the Kensington Runestone, which excellent work, no matter what you have heard, has proven it to be a genuine artifact, proving that there was people in the middle of Minnesota in 1362, a good century plus before Columbus was ever in America. Just part of one of the grossest falsehoods put out by the Standard Model of History. And I'll leave a link for the Kensington Runestone video that I have uploaded. I think I've done a couple of them. But the Templars were always the best candidate to me, and I've just found this triangulation pillar on the Isle of Jura, very interesting. Why is it in perfect alignment with tiny Rosslyn Chapel and tiny Oak Island? Alignments cannot be argued with. But I was alerted today by a fellow named Jack McNab, and I will leave Jack's links below. He has... Did I just say Jack's links? I will leave Jack McNab's links below. And he has looked into the Oak Island mystery and done some pretty interesting videos. And thank you, Jack. I really appreciate being tipped off to this video, which says Oak Island, something big has just been found. It's got 103,000 views, was just uploaded within this last week, and it uses my triangulation pillar. Oh, how nice. Something big has just been found. I think this was found 2 years ago, buddy, and I have no idea who channel this is or whatever, and I haven't even watched this in full. But something big has just been found. Okay, it was found 2 years ago. Now, something else very interesting about this video. Funny thing. I was contacted a couple weeks ago by a person who said their father did geophysical surveys based on what I found in this video, this triangulation pillar, and they are publishing a paper based on what they have found, and they have done previous papers on the Newport Tower, which I mentioned in this video. So many thanks to that person who sent me that message and gave me their father's contact information. I really appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to see what was found here. Now, have I stirred up a hornet's nest? Is this discovery of any worth? Well, some funny things have happened, and I'm starting to wonder if I actually did find something out here. Hope you thought this was interesting, and thanks for laughing at me, brother. Have a nice day.